America is pulling out their troops from Europe, and Trump said, quote, "They've been horrible, absolutely horrible." And this seems to be the first step of the US leaving NATO. Well, today, Trump was asked if he would pull the troops out of Italy and Spain in response to how those countries supported the US in their war against Iran. In short, they didn't. They kind of condemned the war. And so Trump said, quote, "I probably would. Why shouldn't I?" He said, quote, "Italy has not been of any help to us, and Spain, they've been horrible, absolutely horrible." But later in the day, rather than retracting the statement, Trump actually doubled down. He posted, quote, "The United States is studying and reviewing the possible reduction of troops in Germany." Now, all of these countries in Europe rely on the US for their security as part of NATO. But these countries didn't support the US in return in their war against Iran. Trump said, quote, "But when we needed them, they were not there. We have to remember that." Forgetting that the US war was illegal, the US still expected their support. And if the US starts to do this, and they do withdraw their troops from NATO, then it could be the start of the US leaving NATO. There's been talks about that. And to be fair, Polymarket, which is a place where you can predict world events, predicts that there's an 11% chance that the US will withdraw from NATO by the end of the year. And it definitely would be a big deal if the US pulls their troops out of Europe. I don't really know what Europe would do. Either way, if the US withdraws from NATO or if they pull their troops out of Europe like they're now threatening to, as usual, I'll be the first one to keep you up to date. So leave me a follow for all the global news that you won't find anywhere else.